We are at Countryside Fire. We're in by all the trucks and having a great time talking to our friends over here. We like to come over and talk about safety. We're with Fireman Tony Rodkey. Lieutenant Rodkey is always in the schools. He's teaching thousands of kids about safety things on all manner of issues. And today you wanted to talk to us about some kind of housekeeping items to keep us safe at home. And one of the things, exhaust fans in the bathroom, which have a different name.
Yeah, the exhaust fans, we want to make sure that they're cleaned regularly. We're having fires where the lint buildup in these exhaust fans overheats because the motors bind up. And that heat from the motor binding up causes the lint to catch on fire. And then the fire gets up into the attic space, and they're very difficult fires to extinguish. So we want you to be reminded to clean your exhaust fans regularly.
Well, and you can Google that, but usually you just kind of pull them down and you can get all that lint. And you're right, it sticks to the blades, it sticks everywhere.
Yes, absolutely. And you could also see that on our website, countrysidefire.com.
Okay. All right, so you've got how to clean those out. So that's one of the things you wanted to do. Dryer vents is another one. That's that same flammable stuff that just goes up like quick.
Exactly, Lynn. Thanks for reminding me. So the dryer has this lint trap, and we want to make sure we're cleaning the lint out of the lint trap each time we do a load of clothes in the dryer. And then the lint lots of times is pushed through a vent, okay, a little 4-inch vent that leads the heat outside. And that needs to be cleaned annually. And lots of times we're not cleaning that, and we're getting fires because those get plugged up and all that heat is trapped in the dryer. The clothes catch on fire, and then we have an interior fire of your house. So let's clean the lint traps regularly, and then the lint vents annually.
And that's where you pull it off the back, and you might even have to blow it out the side of your house. And those things, it also helps your equipment work better. It helps your life. So it's a safety issue. It's just kind of like things you have to do when you have a house or an apartment or something like that.
Absolutely, no question about it. You have a clean vent, it's going to allow your dryer to work more efficiently.
Well, and we want to do one final one because I know summer's coming through quick, but people grill outside a lot. And whether it's charcoal or gas or even electric or pellet, you want those grills away from the house because I know that's kind of gets to be an issue too.
Yeah, several times this summer we've had people grilling too close to the house within 3 feet. And if they're not paying attention, it's overheated and caught the vinyl siding on fire. So let's pull those grills 10 feet away from the house. Let's be on a non-combustible surface, which means pavement, asphalt, concrete, even the grass or gravel, but not on your wooden deck or your composite deck. Okay. Very dangerous to be grilling on a combustible surface. So let's move that grill away 10 feet. Keep an eye on things when you're cooking, and let's not grill on combustible surfaces.
Okay, those are 3 really good tips for us at home and how to be safer at home. There's a lot more information always on your website, and you're already gearing up to go back around in the schools, so we'll come back and see you once school starts. We wanted to, before we left, we want everybody to get it on the calendar, though. You're going to have open house in October, so get it on the calendar.
Yeah, a couple things. With school starting, let's keep an eye out for those children on their bikes and walking to school, okay? Slow down in those school zones. And then, yeah, if you could put October 6th on your calendar for the open house pancake breakfast from 8 to noon, it's going to be here before you know it.
I know, it is going to be here before you know it, and that's a fun favorite thing. It's a great way to kick off October. So thanks for taking the time, Tony. And before we leave, Fireman Tony, we always like to remind people, if you got a problem and you're worried, what should I do? Should I call 911? And you always remind us.
When in doubt, call it out, 911. If you're asking should we call 911 for this accident or incident that's taken place at home? The answer is yes. Pick up the phone, call 911.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to everybody at Countryside Fire. Remember, have a safe rest of your summer, and let's go into that school year with our eyes open and really aware so we have a good, safe start to the school year. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.